Hey dreamers and purpose seekers, welcome to Work on Your Purpose. Today we are going to explore how to navigate challenging times and emotions to build your confidence. There is definitely no doubt that we are going through some very difficult, challenging, emotionally driven times. And in this video, you're going to learn the tools of how to navigate that, but not only just navigate it, but also how to come out on the other side of it stronger, better, and more confident. Welcome back to another episode of Work on Your Purpose. I'm TL Talks. This channel is for aspiring dreamers just like you to help you build your confidence so that you can start living your dreams and work on your purpose. Today, we're going to dive into the topic of how to navigate challenging times and challenging emotions. This is going to be pretty in-depth. It's going to be a two-part series here. So make sure that you watch this first part and look out for the next part, which I'll share with you at the end of the video. So we want to work on building our confidence so that we can win. We're dealing with some very difficult times, right? The political climate is just going crazy, and it's got everybody up in their emotions. People are nervous, people are scared, people don't know what to do. And we're dealing with change. Really, at the end of the day, that's really what we're facing is changes in our democracy, changes in things that are going on around us, within us. And even though I stay politically neutral, I know that there is definitely this deep sense of anxiety and fear that people are dealing with, and reasonably so. There's so many different issues going on around us. It's okay to feel frustrated, sad, or anxious. I mean, these are feelings that are a natural part of the human experience. Today, we're going to dive into navigating challenging times and challenging emotions. We're living in a very interesting time. We are seeing a lot of frustration, anxiety, sadness, anger, and we're dealing with internal issues. We also see these things in other people through politics, through interactions with other people in our day-to-day at work or when we're out in public. And it's easy to get caught up in the cycle of frustration, sadness, and anxiety. So the first thing to understand about this process is that it's going to require you to work on building more awareness. So the first step in dealing with challenging emotions is to acknowledge them. And you can't acknowledge them unless you are aware that they're there. You know when you feel frustrated. You know when you feel sad, and you know when you feel anxious. And these feelings are obviously, they're normal, right? They're natural feelings. We all experience these things. It's a part of the human experience. Ignoring or suppressing these emotions or any of your negative emotions only makes things worse in the long run. So take a moment to sit with your emotions. Understand what you're feeling and why. When you're feeling sad, when you're feeling frustrated or angry, make sure that you just take a moment to just stop. Acknowledge it. Even embrace it. Now, it may feel uncomfortable and you may be thinking to yourself, well, I don't really want to feel this way. That's the point. In order to change, you have to build awareness around what needs to change. And often in the moment when we are in the heat of the moment of our emotion, we don't really think rationally. We don't always see things clearly. It becomes a practice where we have to identify, acknowledge when we experience these negative emotions and sit with them, analyze them, assess them. Next, it's essential to develop some type of coping strategy, right? Something healthy, of course. This could help you manage your emotions. But you have to find the things that will help you do it in a healthy way. Some people find solace in physical activities like jogging or yoga or even a simple walk in nature. Others might prefer journaling or meditation or talking to a trusted friend or therapist. You got to find what works and develop that into your routine. When you're going through a really tough time, it can be overwhelming to think about the big picture. Instead, focus on setting small actionable goals. Think of these as like small wins when you achieve them, because they can boost your confidence and give you a sense of progress. So when you set a small goal and you work towards achieving it and you do it, then you set yourself up to succeed. Celebrate each step along the way, no matter how small it may seem. Let's say it again. Let's do it again. When you're going through a really tough time, it can be overwhelming to think only about the big picture, right? You have to kind of take things and break them down into small pieces. So instead of focusing on uh, the bigger picture of what is going on in that moment, think in just little small steps. What can I do right now to change the way I feel so that way I feel better? Set a goal. Maybe it's to repeat some affirmations. I'm okay. I am better than the way I feel. I am in control of my emotions. And once you achieve that goal, it becomes a win that can boost your confidence. You see, in life, it's not about all of the big wins, it's the small wins along the way that create the big win. Celebrate each step forward, no matter how small it may seem. When you're dealing with challenging times, they bring challenging emotions. Another key thing to consider is practicing self compassion, being kind to yourself during these challenging times. Sometimes we are faced with different challenges that we have no idea how we're going to handle. But along the way, understand that you are doing the best you can with what you know right now in this moment. Be kind to yourself. Practice self compassion. Acknowledge that it's okay to make mistakes and that it's okay to not understand why things are happening the way they're happening for you right now in this moment, or to not understand why you feel the way you do. But treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend or family member in a similar situation. It's easy to beat ourselves up. During challenging times, the worst thing you can do to build your confidence is to beat yourself up. So be a little kind to yourself. You're doing the best you can with what you know. And if what you know now, you take that and run with it and work on improving, then you become more and more in alignment with your purpose, your passion, and ultimately the person who you truly want to be. Last, but definitely not least, when dealing with challenging times and challenging emotions, it's important to seek support by surrounding yourself with people who uplift you and support you. And don't be afraid to support someone else, to be a listening ear to a friend or a family member, someone trusted. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Oftentimes, our pride gets in the way, and we have a hard time asking for help because we want to be so independent. We don't want to depend on anybody. There comes a time in life, in everyone's life, where we all need somebody to lean on. And sometimes just talking to someone who understands can make a world of difference. Handling challenging times and emotions is never easy. But with the right strategies, you can build your confidence, and come out on the other side stronger and better. Remember, it's not always about the big picture. Sometimes you need to look at things in a smaller frame and really assess things for what they are, as they are right now in the moment. It's also about taking the small steps and being kind to yourself. You have so much potential. There is nothing stopping you other than you. And you learn how to change the story, the narrative in your own mind. That will be the day that you open up so many doors into your passion, into your purpose, into your overall well-being in your life. It's very easy to look at things from a negative perspective. It actually happens in most cases automatically. In the next video, which is part 2, I'm going to talk about ants. Okay, you're probably wondering, what? Ants? Why are you talking about ants, TL? Not the ants that you're probably used to. I'm talking about the automatic negative thoughts. These are things that we all struggle with on a day-to-day, every second of the day. And my goal in the next video is to show you how to not only identify these ants, but to exterminate them for the rest of your life. Thank you for watching Work on Your Purpose. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Please share your experiences and stories about how this video has helped you. Please be sure to continue to find more inspirational content on this channel by looking at our list of videos, clicking on them, and watching them. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and share this with your friends and family, and even coworkers. If you know somebody who could benefit from this channel, Work on Your Purpose, please share. Don't withhold from them, because you could help them change their life. I hope I'm helping you change your life. Until next time, keep pursuing your dreams, and most importantly, work on your purpose.